Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Welcome to Dallas Cowboys Fan, your ultimate destination for all things America's team. Whether you bleed blue and silver or are just starting to catch Cowboys fever, this is the place. If you are a die-hard fan, please make sure to subscribe for more latest news and updates of your favorite team. Right, Cowboys Nation, welcome back to the channel. It's your go-to spot for the latest news, hottest takes, and expert analysis on all things Dallas Cowboys. And today, we've got breaking news that could shake up the offense in a big way. If you're a Cowboys fan, or just a football junkie, you're not gonna wanna miss this? So, grab a snack, sit back, and let's get right into it, because Jerry Jones just revealed that the Cowboys are going to add a wide receiver today, just ahead of the NFL trade deadline. Yes, you heard that right. The Cowboys could have a new weapon on offense as soon as today. Let's dive into what this could mean for Dallas, and, more importantly, if this addition could be the missing piece that propels them to Super Bowl contention. This morning, on ESPN's Get Up, the legendary Jerry Jones went on record saying that a new receiver is on the way. Now, let's break down what he said and what it could mean. First off, Jerry's known for being a bit of a showman and never shying away from the spotlight. He loves making headlines, and he especially loves keeping fans and the league on their toes. When Jerry speaks, fans listen, and that's because, well, he has a knack for delivering. So, when he says he's adding a receiver, we can pretty much count on it. But why make this move right now? Let's look at where the Cowboys' wide receiver group stands. We've got CeeDee Lamb, who's been incredible this season, a true roan. And behind him, there's Michael Gallup and Brandon Cooks. Now, Gallup has shown flashes of greatness, but hasn't fully returned to his pre-injury form. And as for Cooks, who was brought in to add some veteran savvy, we haven't seen that consistent production we'd hoped for. In short, they're missing that extra spark to make the offense pop. So, with the trade deadline looming, it's not a surprise that Jerry wants to bolster the lineup. All right, let's talk about who Jerry might be targeting. Rumors have been flying around like crazy, so let's go over the top names being linked to the Cowboys. First up, we have DeAndre Hopkins from the Titans. Now, if you're like me, you know this guy's RSUM is as good as it gets. He's a game changer, a guy who can take over games and make clutch catches in big moments. Imagine pairing him with CeeDee Lamb. That would be a WR duo capable of taking over any game. Another name that's been floating around is Terry McLaurin from Washington. Now, trading for McLaurin within the NFC East would be bold, but crazier things have happened. McLaurin has speed, hands, and the ability to create separation. He'd be a major upgrade for Dallas and would give Doc another reliable option. Now, let's talk about how this addition could impact the Cowboys' offense as a whole. Adding an elite WR would not only give Doc Prescott more options, but it would also take some pressure off CeeDee Lamb. Right now, defenses are locking in on Lamb, doubling him up and making life harder for Doc. Bringing in another top-tier receiver would force defenses to spread out, which would open up opportunities for the running game as well. Tony Pollard and Rico Dowdle could see more lanes and space to operate, which would give the Cowboys' offense a much more balanced attack. And let's not forget about Mike McCarthy's role in all this. The Cowboys' head coach has been calling plays this year, which is a big shift from last season. He's made it clear that he wants the offense to be efficient and balanced, and adding another receiver would give him that flexibility to create matchup nightmares for defenses. If McCarthy can leverage this potential new weapon in a creative way, it could make a huge difference. So what does this mean for the Cowboys' playoff hopes? Let's look at the schedule. The Cowboys have some tough games ahead, including division matchups and games against top teams like the Eagles and the Bills. Adding a big-time playmaker could be exactly what they need to stay competitive and keep pace with those tough opponents. A new wide receiver could make a real difference in those crucial moments, where just one big catch could be the deciding factor. But as exciting as it sounds, we also have to ask, is adding another wide receiver worth the risk? Chemistry is crucial in the NFL. You don't want to bring in a guy who doesn't mesh well with the team or disrupt the locker room vibe. Thankfully, Jerry Jones has been known for his ability to find talent that fits into the Cowboys culture. Plus, the Cowboys have a tight-knit locker room with leaders like Doc, who's known for uniting the team. Now, the internet's on fire with reactions to this news. Cowboys fans are absolutely buzzing, and NFL analysts have been chiming in all morning. Some fans think this is the final piece of the puzzle, while others are a little more skeptical. And I can understand both sides. This isn't the first time Jerry's made a big move close to the deadline, but some moves in the past have worked out better than others. Remember Amari Cooper? That trade was a huge success. But on the flip side, there have been some trades that didn't quite pan out as expected. In fact, I took a look at Twitter earlier, and let me tell you, the fan responses are priceless. It's like a mixed bag of excitement and hesitation. Here are some comments from fans. One fan wrote, "Please be D-Hop. Imagine him and CD on the same field. Super Bowl bound." And then there's another saying, "Only Jerry would pull a stunt like this last minute." Just hope it doesn't mess with the team chemistry. It's definitely a polarizing move, but you can see just how passionate Cowboys Nation is about this potential addition. All right, Cowboys fans, here's the final word. If Jerry pulls this off and brings in a top double, it could be the defining move of the season. It's risky, but Jerry's a high-stakes guy, and the Cowboys are in a position to make a serious run. This season has had its ups and downs, but adding another weapon could turn those close games into wins and get the Cowboys primed for a playoff push. Whoever the new coach is, they will have their work cut out for them. The expectations in Dallas are always sky high, and anything less than a deep playoff run won't be acceptable. The Cowboys have the pieces to compete. The talent is there, but they need the right leader to put it all together. So, what do you think? Are you in favor of Jerry adding another WR? And if so, who do you hope it will be? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because I want to hear from you. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on all things Cowboys. Until next time, Cowboys Nation, stay hyped and stay tuned. Let's see what Jerry has up his sleeve.